Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the New York Knicks. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Darius Garland.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
So the New York starting 5, Jay out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Zeller, then it's Julius Randle, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And for the Cavaliers, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. Wade out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Gallinari in at the 5, roaming the paint. We've got a couple of top contenders from the Eastern Conference, Greg, and this one feels like there's a little extra buzz in the air. Do you feel it?
Oh, Kevin, it's almost that postseason feel, right? High expectations for both of these teams. A great opportunity to lock in and kind of get a barometer for where you are against a playoff-level opponent.
All right, let's go, Knicks.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out.
I got Donovan Mitchell. All right, stay on your man. Watch out, Zeller.
Pass to Wade. Randle with some nice
right here, Randle.
Here's Jay. Covered by Mitchell. Anunoby outside. New York moving the ball around. Here's Jay. Misses him close.
Easy as layup and I missed.
To Mitchell. Missed inside. Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Nets.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one, but they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Doris, you can just see in Isaac Okoro the confidence he's gained since his rookie year.
Kevin, he's always
get that rebound. Somebody help Brunson.
I mean, he's a lockdown defender at multiple
positions.
There we
go.
What you're seeing
all right, the game started kind of sloppy.
In his jump shot, and that
Let's fix it up.
confidence comes because he's been willing to put in the work. Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. Mitchell outside.
I might break in these layup like Westbrook, man. Oh, my first rebound. Okay, we're looking good so far.
On the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
2 in a row.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Here's Garland after the made shot from Jay. Okoro finds Gallinari.
Gallinari's still playing, y'all.
A lot of contact on
Zeller,
that one,
that's a bad foul, man.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And he makes the first.
And this team loves what Danilo Gallinari brings to the table. He's a big guy at 6'10", a great shooter who spaces the floor, so he gives you size and that three-point shot.
Yeah, I remember when he used to play for the Knicks. He got drafted there.
Gallinari hits them both.
And then we just pieced them out.
Ways to get to the
send his ass to the Nuggets.
And boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Jay, the pass to Zeller. Brunson surveying the D. They kick out to Anunoby. Off target from three-point range.
All right, I was trying to let my teammates play to see what they were going to do. Now I can't trust them.
Ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Brunson against Garland.
Hey, good defense, Brunson. Stay on Garland. You got it.
6 to shoot.
I got Mitchell. He ain't going nowhere.
It's up a 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
All right, they got a lead.
A tremendous three-point shooter. You've got to chase him out of those coveted corner spots.
A moment now to hear from our sideline
Damn,
reporter,
Mitchell.
Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Gotta foul me like that?
Jay in that last matchup against the Bulls was huge. He finished with 30 points, and on top of that, also grabbed 3 rebounds. He found a way to impact the game in a number of ways. A terrific all-around effort. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win.
All right, let's go.
That I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he
I
was
thought that went
enjoying
in.
himself in that last game. He had his
Why is
offense
the
flowing.
CPU shaking the
For
camera?
New York. Sims is checked in, and Okeke subbed in for Randall.
Y'all still shaking the camera, huh? All right, all right. Yeah, keep on messing around.
He hits the second from the line. So, Doris, for a coaching staff, what's the best approach to the second game of a back-to-back?
For me, Kevin, a back-to-back is about 2 things. It's about maturity, 1, but you also have to manage both games. Look at the minutes of the first game and try to balance them in the second game, particularly when you're talking about your veterans.
And Kenny Atkinson calls
Already
timeout
with
here.
the dance cam, the
And
game
coaches
just
decided
started.
They need a moment to talk things over. LeVert's checked in for Mitchell. Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month. Second, the Knicks.
Yeah, boy, they've been hot from 3 this past month. That's what happens when you have good shooters who get into a good rhythm.
Yo, would you guys move?
First quarter of play.
All right, Cavs, LeVert.
Garland, the pass to Wade. Gallinari outside. Shot clock at 6.
Let's go,
It's
Jericho.
rebounded by Brunson.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Can't believe I'm missing these easy-ass layups, man.
1:37 left to play here in the first. It's deflected.
That one I got blocked.
Gallinari using
That's
his
fair.
length right there. Nicely done on the block shot.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Okoro. Kicks it out to Garland. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
What? What happened to Danilo?
I'll tell you, this is something you
Like
never
someone broke
like
his
to see.
hand.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
A different look now for Cleveland. George Niang, he's checked in for Gallinari. Max Strus comes in for Wade. And it's Sam Merrill in for Okoro. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Jalen Brunson.
Man, I got subbed already in the first quarter. Was I that bad? I know I was missing a lot of layups in the first quarter. All right, the Cavs got a lead.
Knicks trail by 11. They've got Donovan Mitchell. Niang out there with Max Strus. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Merrill in at point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Brunson with a clean look. The rebound by Niang.
Maybe
All right, come on,
he rushes
Knicks.
that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better
We got to
look than
shrink
that.
this lead.
Merrill passes to Niang.
Let's play some
To the
defense.
middle. He's looking
Wide
for
open.
Mitchell and
Okay,
finds him.
nice job.
Oh my goodness, throw it down.
What are we
Donovan
doing?
Mitchell just exploding off the floor.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Move,
Hey,
Randall.
Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief.
Really?
When your best player
My shot was that bad?
Your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you. So it's the Knicks now. Karis LeVert unable to get his last shot to go.
Ooh. Okay, Mitchell.
Converted 1 of 2 free throws.
I see what time it is now.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
All right, Knicks, we're going to have to unleash. We got to do something.
First one falls for.
Yeah, that better go in.
Shut in for New York.
We are not playing good so far. Come on, baby.
Both free throws good from James.
Let's go. All right, lock
Quarter
in.
number 2 with just over a minute
I got
gone.
Mitchell.
Now, here's Mitchell. Defense is right there, and it goes down 2 points.
And I was on him, too.
Mitchell's got the lead up to 13 now for Cleveland.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific
Let's go.
job.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Merrill with the ball. Brunson covering.
Come on, Knicks, move.
Fires from deep.
I got it.
The shot, no good. Knicks trail by 11. Here's Jay. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Chicago. Randall with the bucket.
Well, defense is smart to get close to Randall, but he powers through it anyway.
And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen
Oh,
Brunson.
he broke me.
The way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd.
Do something.
What he does is really impressive.
Here's Jay.
Get off me.
Mitchell.
Well, great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now Merrill. Still
Come on,
scoreless.
defense. Get up.
It's rebounded by Anunoby.
OG right here.
Here's Jay. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Well, this second quarter has proven
I'm trying to catch up, man.
This guy looking
at least tie the game.
All of a sudden.
Mitchell outside. Takes a 3. Zeller grabs the board.
Zeller right here.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Get off me!
And didn't do anything fancy there.
Boom, shakalaka.
But didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. The Cavaliers leading by 5. For 3, Mitchell. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, a good
the hell was I doing?
Leads to a dynamite second period.
Here's Jay. Stolen by Mitchell.
How did I lose the ball? Come on, Karras.
Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop.
Yo,
and
Mitchell is going off.
And now a 10-point
They up by 10.
And it seemed like they couldn't get
I'm trying to do my best
in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Here's Jay.
Look at the robbery.
The rebound.
Well, I'm talking about.
Right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
The drive by Mitchell. Good D by Anunoby. Knicks trail by 10. Randall kicks to Brunson. New York moving it around. Here's Jay. Gets to the corner and buries it. Now that's 17 points for Jay.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Come on, man. We got to play defense.
Mitchell passes to Merrill. The drive by Mitchell. Basket number 8
even me and OG was on. We still couldn't stop Donovan.
So far.
He's been a marksman this period. The shot mechanics finally in sync.
Here's Jay. LeVert grabs the miss.
I'm trying to do everything this quarter, and I can't.
A floater. And there it is for
They still scoring on us.
Got his first points
All
in
right,
this
26 seconds left.
This is yet another example of the growth of Karis LeVert. You almost have to have that floater game in your arsenal. Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
How I missed that layup?
Mitchell outside. Nice open look, but it's no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one.
Especially Donovan Mitchell.
Anywhere. We'll be right back.
I was doing way too much. I have to rely on my teammates. I got to make plays for them too.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The defensive effort has been the difference. They're determined, they're creating tough shots. Their intensity level hasn't been matched by their opponent.
Can't score, can't win. Simple, Dr. O'Neill.
I would agree, Professor Ernie Johnson.
And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 1993, you winning that award, Shaq, mainly because you should have won that championship that year, those darn Supersonics.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Man, Donovan was everywhere on the floor.
Screens. What are some of the tricks
All right, come on,
in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean,
bother your teammates, Josh. Get to work, guys. Come on, Randall. There we go, baby.
Cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects
down by 10.
of NBA defense.
Come on.
On the court for the Knicks. Anunoby out there with Randall. Then there's Jay.
I have to do my absolute best guarding the spider.
Now, here's Garland.
And so far, I am not doing a good job.
And the goal will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
I thought I fouled him.
Outside Garland. Mitchell in the corner.
Stay on him.
Wade sets the pick for Mitchell. Off target from outside. Knicks trail by 10. Here's Jay. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
One shot.
All right, lock in, Josh. Come on, baby. Donovan is sweating his ass off right now. There we go. Come on, stay on him.
So Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They lead by 7. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game.
Damn
that
it.
game is the second of 2 straight at home.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolating.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
OG, yo, move up.
Beyond just his
Come on, OG, move.
Scoring. it gets overlooked that he's also a skilled
I'm mad tired right now.
So one way or
Take a
another,
shot.
Mitchell is finding
Yes.
points out there.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Yo,
Boy,
I didn't even have a
everyone is
play
getting to
ready.
their spots and then
I'm calling
capitalizing.
OG to do
3 for
something
4 in the quarter.
with no plan.
And Kenny Atkinson calls
Let's go,
timeout
Knicks.
here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Oh, Jared Allen, he ain't playing?
These players have been all about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. Fourth, Donovan Mitchell.
Really been fantastic defensively.
Yo, did I just see Chris Paul was in Milwaukee Bucks?
Steals, and
What the hell? My man became a journeyman. That's sad.
Right around a minute and a half.
Chris
here
Paul.
in the third quarter. Back to Strus from the arc. It's rebounded by
All right, come on. Come on,
Knicks trail
OG.
by 6. Here's Jay, and he could not get that one
Yo,
to go.
Donovan is
Contact,
on
and he'll
me.
go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. The Knicks have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Shooting 2.
All right, come on.
That free throw good from Jay. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Dante, where you
also
been?
Changing it up. Sims is checked in, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Randall. He doesn't get the second one.
Damn.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater
Max?
in league history.
Oh,
and
my
it's
God.
overlooked. Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
Here's Jay. After the Cavaliers pick up 3. Here's the floater. He lays it in. Jay's got 23 points.
Well, instead
Yo,
of
I'm
forcing
trying.
it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
They on him.
Now, here's LeVert. Not a lot of room. Puts it up from 12. Unable to get that one.
Fins.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Let's
That
go.
one good for 2. And now it's just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Stay on your man.
Here's Garland. 8 points.
Yo, Darius Garland hasn't even gone off yet.
And here's Garland for
Too
3.
late. I
Another
should have never
3 for
said nothing.
Cleveland.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Niang's checked in.
Oh, great. Now what's the score? 44-50. Man, he got a chance.
Knicks trail by
Come on,
6.
Knicks, we got a chance.
They've got George Niang. Karis LeVert is out there with Max Strus. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Merrill in at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's McBride. It's good from long range.
And they found
Come on,
the
baby. We
touch
down by
from
3.
the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Merrill with the ball.
Oh, good defense. Put your hands on
Out
McBride.
of bounds. New York
Out of
takes
bounds. Let's
possession.
go. Force his ass out that line.
Cody Zeller's checked in for
Okay,
Bridges.
Brunson is coming back.
Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Here's Brunson.
All right, Brunson, pull up.
Pass to Jay. Got a piece of it.
That was a piece.
Mitchell against Brunson. Nice move.
Yo, Randall, why did you move out the way?
Mitchell's got 22.
This ain't no damn Matador
and
defense.
Guys, let's get your take on the hustle
My
stats for the
goodness.
Cavaliers.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break, but how difficult
I can't
it is
get a
to
shot.
buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Merrill finds Strus. Brunson with some nice D. Knicks trail by 5.
Come on, Zeller, right there.
Zeller.
Oh my
Tries
God.
again.
Are
Rebounded
you
by Donovan
serious?
Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
But still,
Knicks,
eventually
we
you
gotta
gotta feel
score.
like he'll start knocking those down again.
Here's Jay, and it's thrown down home with both hands.
What a dunk.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. For the Cavaliers, Wade, who's checked in for Max.
You see this dude just lick this
comes
palm?
in for Karis LeVert, and it's Garland in
Freak
for
ass
Sam
dude.
Merrill. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge.
All right, back in
What's
this
the
game.
latest, David?
He's
Kevin,
still down.
during that last break, I
Come on,
heard
Knicks.
Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, "This is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out.
Put your hands
now
up,
let's
OG.
go out there and do just that." Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Niang.
Yo, I am tired chasing Mitchell.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Come on now.
Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Yo, he pushed me out of bounds.
Cleveland takes possession.
Come on, Knicks.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Back to Garland.
Get it.
His 3-pointers off the mark. New York's gone 1 of 2 from 3
Wait, what happened?
in the 4th.
Yo, that's messed up.
Mitchell looking it over. And the 3 off target.
Come on, we still got a
You
chance.
don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff
Yo,
to
we've
get
been
the 2
down
points.
all game.
To the paint. From down low. That drops, and it
my
comes
God.
off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Jay, and there's the drive. Sweet little floater. Jay's got 31 points.
Yeah, that's
Jay
careless.
is trying everything. I got no assists.
To let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the 4th quarter.
Now here's Wade.
Stay on your man.
Pass to Okoro.
They're going to shoot it.
Now Mitchell. There's the triple. Good on the triple.
Yo, I got no answer for
Mitchell's got 10
Donovan.
points in the quarter.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
Somebody. Who's open?
Here's Jay.
Zeller
Wade
really is my
covered.
best option.
New York moving it around. Brunson kicks to Randall. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
That's about trusting your guy in the clutch. Julius Randle embracing a tough opportunity.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling
He's
the
still
necessity
down.
to regroup with so much at stake here. The Mikal Bridges checked in for
we got to
OG
try
Anunoby.
and do something. Come on, Knicks.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's tightly guarded, and the basket is good.
I can't believe I fouled him.
For one more at the line.
I can't believe it.
There are just certain guys that have the clutch instinct, and Donovan Mitchell, one of those.
Donovan Mitchell.
And now they're chanting MVP for Donovan Mitchell. Oh, he's definitely playing like one, I'll tell you that.
.105 left in the fourth quarter.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Bridges for three. It's in! And now they trail
What a shot.
by just 4.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Here's Mitchell. Wade trying to break free.
No, he pushed me
Mitchell's shot is
off.
good.
And he's
Mitchell's
hot.
got 35
This
in the
ain't
game.
NBA Jam.
There are guys who live for these moments. Donovan Mitchell in the house.
Jay, the pass to Randall. Here's Jay. It falls.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Here comes the foul game.
With 2 shots, Darius Garland.
He hits the first one, and that puts
Did
them
you
up by
hear
5.
the silence in the arena? Until Garland made that shot, the crowd went off.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
I'm just trying to score as fast as I can to see if we got a
And an
chance.
intentional foul right there.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Darius Garland taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that puts
Man,
them
he's
up
still
by
making
5.
a free throw.
And he hits both
Oh,
free
my
throws here.
goodness.
So now it's a 6-point ball game. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Pass to Jay. And here's Randall. Bridges.
Come on,
for
Bridges.
three. Rebounded by Donovan
Man, that's the
Mitchell.
game right
And they
there.
go to the
Nah, no reason to
intentional
foul, Knicks. No reason to foul. Zeller with your stupid ass.
Darius Garland taking 2 shots.
Man, the only time Garland stepped up is making his free throws in this game. But Donovan Mitchell, woo,
Drops the first one, and that makes
he
it a
was
7-point
hot
lead.
all game.
And he is unable to get the second one. He takes it in.
Zeller, why you didn't just take the layup? Yo, I don't want this dude in my team no more.
We see the Cavaliers get the win
I
here.
passed him the ball so he can get an easy-ass layup. And what he does, he passes it to somebody else. What a bum.
Emotional boost that was needed.
Wow, what a game, though.
This crowd, man, they were
Knicks,
electric.
we did all we could to at least catch up to tie the game, man. We couldn't even get a
This
lead.
is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So
Good
long.
game, though. We definitely going to see the Cavs again. We need redemption, Knicks. It's coming. All right, you know what time it is. I'm going to end the gameplay right here. I hope you enjoyed this video and you can catch me on the next one. I'll see you when I see you. Your boy is out. Peace.